and thank you for joining me today for Real Estate, Religion, and You. My name is Sylvia Black, licensed real estate broker of affordable homes and apartments. Today we are out in West Seneca at 57 Collins in West Seneca, New York. And this is a home that has been foreclosed upon, and it's available for sale if you want to buy it. Contact me on my website. But today we're out here to rekey the structure. We're out to change the lock so that it can be, we can go inside and take pictures and determine exactly what's wrong with the house, and then we can put a bid in on it so that we can repair it, replace it, fix it, clean it up, or whatever has to be done to it. So right now I'm going to take you on a tour of the outside of the house before I take pictures, so that you can see what it looks like from the outside, and then we'll take you on a tour and you'll see the inside. Okay, so now this is the front of the house. Actually, let's see. This is a front view. It's nice and big, has 2 stories, 2-story house. Nice and large. These are the neighboring houses, so you can get a look at what the house is. This is a smaller single-story house next door, and down the block. And then across the street, as you see, the house is a little smaller. That one is a nice one over there. That's a 2-story with an attached garage. And then down the block, the one on the house on the left actually is a 2-story also. But it's a different structure, little different composite, you know, a different kind of house, you know, similar but not the same. And then the one across the street, as you can see, it has an attached garage. And then the one next to it is a single story. Also, the one on the right, again, this is, I like the stucco structure on here. I like the stucco. It has a nice little design here. And then this is the house here that we're working with, which is 57 Collins in West Seneca. Now, this is the front. We'll be changing the lock on the side and the rear door, and then going inside so that we can, let's just see what the lock looks like on the front door. You see a little bit of debris, so we know that has to be removed. Okay, this is a regular padlock. And as you can see, the notices that have been posted, foreclosure notices, letters of assistance if you were, you know, trying to get some help. 57. And these are the mailboxes that they usually use in the rural areas, you know, so that the postman can just drive by your house and don't even have to get out his truck. So now here's the garage. It's a detached garage, actually, and it looks like I see a little thing here, but I don't see, ouch. I don't know how we're going to be able to try to figure out how we're going to change the lock on this, because it's not opening up. I don't really know where the lock is, actually. I don't see a lock on here. Okay, well, here's the back of the house. Here's the back of the house, 2-story. Let me step back a little bit. And nice little 2-story house. Ah, here's the garage. Somebody already put a lock on here. Oh, wonderful. This lock has already been changed. So now we just got to figure out what the combination is. And this is the back of the side of the garage. The roof looks like it's in pretty good shape. Floodlights on the front and the back. You got your nice house, a little intimate little house. And then here's a wonderful pool and a deck area. Now this is a permanently attached pool. This is not something that you can just remove just by moving some structure around. This is the backyard, the rest of the backyard. Now, we didn't come to cut the grass, but they may have us come back to do that. As you can see, it's fenced in. And there are the mechanisms for the pool here. Here's a deck. Now this is definitely a permanently affixed pool here. And here's the steps if you want to get into the pool. Now sometimes they say if you have one of these, if you don't have a fence around it, in some situations this actually has to be removed, this here, every time you go inside the house. But it has a fence, but there's no fence over there. So here's the pool. It has a cover, but the water that's in it is causing the cover to rip. So they haven't told us what they want us to do with that, but we got to take pictures of that. Now here's another view of the back of the house. Isn't that nice? Nice little intimate house. There's the garage, the detached garage. And let's take a look at the side door locks and see if those have actually been changed. Because if the garage door lock has been changed, then it's a possibility that this one has been changed also. But if not, then we will have to change it. Now let's see. Oh, look at there. Oh, wow. There's a lock already on it. It's been changed already. It's already a lock. So, we have to find out what the combination is, and then we will gain access to the inside. I love these people. These jobs that they've been sending me on have been so easy. The job is already done. So my job is halfway complete. So now, look at this lovely pool out. Isn't that wonderful? To have a nice pool in your backyard. You know, go skinny dipping whenever you want to. You know what I mean? Now if they want us to dismantle that, that's going to be some work. Well, I don't know how we would even begin. I'd probably have to get one of my previous employees to come and help me figure that one out. But it's great. It is plenty of room back there, and you can still barbecue back here. It's a nice house, and like I said, it is available. So if you're interested in it, please contact me. Affordable Homes and Apartments, licensed real estate brokerage firm. And you can email me. sblack3001@gmail.com. Now we're going to go around and take some pictures. But before we do that, get a copy of my book, Mortgage Relief Programs. And it's available on lulu.com. This house has been foreclosed upon. The previous owner that was living here no longer lives here because the owners have repossessed it for non-payment of mortgage for whatever reason. Okay, could have been death in the family, illness, loss of job, could have been the breadwinner could have passed away. And that's what happened to one of the houses in Batavia we was at. The owner just passed away, and they came and took her out of the house, her body out of the house, and then the process just went forward, the foreclosure process, and then eventually it foreclosed on. And then, so this house has been foreclosed upon, so it's available. And if you're an investor, you can get it cheap. If you're a homeowner, you can get it cheap, a first-time home buyer. And remember, I talk about a lot of programs in my book, helping homeowners facing the loss of your home. If you're interested in keeping your home out of foreclosure, this is a book to get. It talks about how to beware of the different scams that are out there. You know, to beware of people who are legitimate and people who are not. How to protect your home. What are the first steps that you need to do when you first get a notice in the mail, or when you first realize that you can't pay your mortgage? Okay, it talks a lot about helping your home save your home. You don't want to be like this owner here, who allowed their home to go into foreclosure, and now you have this beautiful investment in this wonderful city of West Seneca that's sitting here not making any money. The investor's losing money, and this could be housing a family in need right now. So we're going to go take some pictures, and we're going to go, when we get inside, then we'll come back to you. Okay, I finally got through to them and they told me that I am to change the front door lock. So now I have my drill and I have my drill bit. This is a steel drill bit, which is good for wood and steel. Yeah, I gotta put it up here. This is a steel drill bit, which is good for wood and steel. Okay, so I never used it. It's definitely surely to get the job done. Okay, now I charged this up this morning before I came out. Put it in that drill bit. Make sure it's nice and strong. Make sure it's in the forward position. And now I have to drill off one of the locks. And I'm going to choose this one. Now as you can see, we got the locks off, but we can't seem to get the door open. So we might have to come back to do this. All the particles are down here. And in the garbage can, there's the locks. I charged everything up overnight, but obviously it seems like my tablet and my phone are both dying out on me. This is the only thing that's fully charged is the phone, is the camera. So I'm going to have to see if I can download the pictures off the camera. And then when I try to get on the video, my tablet doesn't have the program that I can watch the video. And if I watch YouTube, I'll burn up too much megabytes. So I'm sort of like caught between a rock and a hard place out here. So here we are out here in West Bottleneck somewhere, and can't get the lock changed because I probably don't have the proper tools. So we're gonna have to come back, go to the store and come back, get the proper tools so we can get in here, change this lock, take the pictures, and get this done and over with. So I'm gonna go to the store and come back, and then see you in a little bit. Okay, so finally we got the lock off the front door at 57 Collins. And then we're going to take you on a tour of the house, and then we're going to come back and finish the lock and go to the next project. Okay, so here's what the door looks like. The lock's off completely. And so we'll take you on a tour. This is the kitchen. Nice cabinetry. Nice woodwork there. Still got a stove and a dishwasher. And nice cabinets. As you can see, somebody ripped out the gutters. The what do you call those down? Yeah. And so everyone in the whole house has to be repaired. All of the ductwork for the central heating and air conditioning throughout the whole house. Upstairs, downstairs. Here's the front door. And of course this was the living room and the dining room. We just got out of there. That's gonna have to be fixed, so cover it. Here's a bedroom down here. And as you can see that over there, there's a plumbing system here. I don't know what they use there. Maybe they had a washing machine there. And then this is, all of this heating ductwork has to be redone. They ripped it out for some reason. And up there above the door, that has to be taken care of all around the door frame. And the light fixtures have to be replaced. They got a lot of floodlights up in here. I don't know what they were doing in here. And here's the bathroom. The bathroom was winterized, as you can see by those stickers. The toilet and the sink and the tub was winterized, and the kitchen also was winterized. And here's a nice pantry, a nice closet. Another room. These look like 2 bedrooms downstairs. And I think there's 4 bedrooms up, so it's like 6 bedrooms altogether. So we're going to go upstairs. And as you can see, the ductwork here, all of that's been ripped out throughout the entire house. Here's another, this must be the master bedroom. All of the rooms have ceiling fans, which is a great asset. Nice closet. Some woodwork has to be replaced. Screens are still there. There's a hole down there in the bottom. The carpet needs to be removed and replaced. And I think there's 4 bedrooms up here and 2 down. And again, all of the baseboards have been taken apart. So that would have to be done. The whole heating system would have to be done. That would have to be a cover on there. Covers, I just got to put covers on those. And look at this room. I don't know what that is, but it came from up there somewhere. Look at this door. Somebody just kicked the door in. Banged it all up to pieces. See? And that floor, I guess this could be a room. It has a window, but it doesn't have a closet. And then again, here's the other room. And they left this here. Nice closet. And nice ceiling fixture. And then there's some pipes in here. Which is weird. Why would the water pipes be up here in the second floor bedroom? The frame is going to have to be redone in the bedroom. This door is going to have to be replaced also. They just kicked all the doors in. I don't know what's up there. I can't imagine what's up there. And got to put a handrail on these steps. These some little bitty steps here. And which way is to the basement? Okay, this way is to the basement. There's no attic, but there's a basement. I'm not going to go down there because the water is like 2 feet high down here. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a couch up there. And this water is like 2 feet high. So we're going to have to get a sump pump. Put it in here, get the electricity turned on. And see if we can take care of business. Okay, so now we're going to proceed with putting the lock back on. Okay, so basically I have a replacement lock that I have to put on it, which is just a regular lock. There was a deadbolt lock on there, but I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to put a plate, a face plate, to cover the hole right here. It's going to go right there to cover that hole. And then we're going to put a lock box on there. That's the numeric. We're going to use the alpha. We're going to use this one, the alpha lock box. Okay, so got my little tools here. Getting the lock off was the hardest part, but getting the lock on shouldn't be no problem. Where's that screwdriver? I'll probably just use the screwdriver. Okay, so now these keys are gonna go. One key is gonna go in the lock box, and the other key is gonna go with me. Yeah, that came off the old lock. Actually, everything that came off the lock, off the key, off the door is going to have to go in the drawer. If I can find it. Okay, this was the old one that was on there. So that's going to have to go in the drawer. So we have to keep that in the house. So, take this off. And where's the rest of it? Oh, this is the easy part, putting this. Oh, we didn't get this piece out. This little piece out here. So, Oh, I gotta unscrew it because it's a screw gear. Normally the lock will come off with no problem if we drilled it in the right place. Sometimes we can just pick the lock. It'd be easier. And if it's not legal to pick the lock, then we have to actually do it the legitimate way. We drill holes in the wrong places, so didn't work. Okay, that one's out. Okay, that's coming out. Okay, that one's out. Now this, I'm just going to put a cover on it, but I'll take the lock out anyway. Take the piece out. Okay, so now that's it. That's for the door. Now the piece that's going up here, because we're not using a deadbolt, I'm just going to put a piece to cover it, a cover plate. I was going to use these. I was going to use these at first. These are cheaper.
Yeah.
Heavy duty metal plates. It open until we actually go and change the lock on the garage door. So let's take can you reach down and get that screw there, or that screw there maybe? We have to take these screws off and put a brand new lock on. And then these locks, we'll put them in the kitchen drawer, so that they'll be there for safekeeping. And then now we'll be able to get in the house to fix it up and clean it up and get it sold to the highest bidder. Yeah, so that's coming along nicely. Yeah, because you can't really put no drill back there, right? Okay, let's see how it's coming along. We're getting this lock off of here. You want rasp and the deadbolt lock. And then we're going to put the key in the lockbox. And then we'll be done. Okay, so this is pretty much similar to the one you took off, right? So I suppose you know how to do it, right? Here's the lock, the screws is in here. I think we're able to, let me see. Yeah, we can see you. just position that, and then is that the way? Remember, I know this has to go behind him like this, somehow like that. Is it in the same spot? I should have gave you a pin, so yeah, mark it. So that it's wait, put it back like you had it, like it's locked, like you're locking it. Then I mark the holes. Okay, let me put my finger. Now open it up, open it, and then I mark the holes. Oh, you got it. Can you get it? Got it. Okay. This is the first one, right? Okay, just get the thing on there and then I can let it go, right? Okay. Oops. I think they were able to see you. Let's see. Alright. Get a copy of my book, Mortgage Relief Programs. And it's available on lulu.com. This house has been foreclosed upon. The previous owner that was living here no longer lives here because